artists, but that was from when I came to New York. I met Jan from the gallery in Sweden, and he had this artist, Contreras. And I don't know much about him, but he became famous. I found one on the internet one time. I've never found anything more on him. And I sold one in New York to a man, an appraiser that I met. He was an art connoisseur. His name was Albert Landry. And between the two of us, what I decided I wanted to do when I was back in New York was to foster relations between businesses and art, trying to force businesses to buy art. Like in Italy, if you build a building, you got to put 2% of art in the building, you know, that kind of thing. So we set up, I just found it the other day, I forgot I wrote that damn thing. It was called an advocacy for the financing of art through corporate financing and so on. So that's what I started to do, and I guess that just sort of fell by the wayside. And then I came here.
Is he Italian? Topi?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Topi, Toppi, from Antica Liquorata. He could barely speak. They tried to get him in an elevator. He wouldn't get up the elevator.
So he's selling on the internet now. He's selling? Did you see anything?
No, if it comes up in an auction of something in Italy or in Christie's, I saw they only offered $300 or $400.
Wow.
And some of them I found one or two was over 1,000.
Right.
So you just it's hard to tell.
Yeah.
You can't tell. So.
And this artist over here,
that's from Mango Tango.
Yeah.
Most of my Caribbean stuff. That's Cudgeon.
I like Cudgeon.
Oh,
too.
I love him.
Yeah.
He's that's called the Runner.
Yeah.
And I
like his work too. I saw some of it.
I love that. Nobody wanted that painting. I bought it for $600 from her.
Really?
And I said,
me,
I said it's so nostalgic. You can see this runner with the dawn coming up in the early morning.
Yeah.
I got a New Yorker just last week. There's a full page ad for something like Geico or something. Shows a goddamn runner just like that with the same horizon.
Yeah, I like Cudgeon too. I think that artist is going to go somewhere.
I've got an empty space up there. It's in my bedroom. It's a Thodi, a little beautiful little deer ceramic with black coral antlers. It's pretty. But underneath it, you should go and read that. Underneath there.
Yeah.
You want to take a look?
What does that represent? That one.
It's 2 silver coins.
Right.
1897. No. Down below.
Yeah.
That. Don't take it off.
Oh, okay.
You can take it off.
Yeah,
read the coin?
He wants to show it on the camera.
Well, I can do the camera on it.
Yeah, show it on the camera.
So you want to read this?
What does the postcard say?
The postcard?
Does it have a name? Some lady's house?
The club, and I can't read the other side of it.
Who?
The
The
club.
club? The club?
Yeah.
That's all I see.
The
And then
club
underneath
something.
I say Silver Dollar Hotel.
That's
Good
it.
for one screw, Madame Ruth Jacobs Prop, Denver, Colorado.
Now read the medallion below, the coin below.
That's
That's
what
what I
he
just
said.
read.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Good
that's
for
what,
one screw.
it's a brothel coin. Yeah. And I had those, and I had a framer in New York, very famous Austrian framer, frame it for me. That's what that is. And believe me, you can find those brothel coins today. They're not expensive. I found them on the internet.
Do they still work?
Huh? Test it.
Do they still work?
Yeah, go see if you can get one. Get one sent to you from Amazon or something, wherever they do it. That
Any other
Amazon is
questions?
something.
Did you have any other questions?
Was there anything? See the little second painting there? Yeah, put the click on the wire down there. Click the wire on. Okay, that's the one above that you love.
Yeah,
April.
Yeah.
That's
I do. I love that.
That top painting was done by an American girlfriend of mine, my best friend in Italy. I'm afraid she's not alive now. There, I haven't been able to reach her. But that was done by her father, who was a cowboy, and it's one of those paint by the
Paint by numbers.
paint by the number things that her father did, and it's so beautiful.
I love the lighting on that one.
And her father was a cowboy. He was a German immigrant, came to New York, met my friend's Carol's mother, and they got married. And they were going out west to live. And he put her on the train. And she was on the train. She said, "Aren't you coming on the train too?" He said, "No, I'm going to meet you at the end of the line." So he put her on the train, and she didn't see him until the end of the line when he appeared. And she said, "Well, how did you get here?" And he said, "I didn't have the money for the other seat, so I rode on the rails."
Oh gosh.
Isn't that a story?
What's the one below that one?
Yeah. And that one. That's one that I found in the studio of a journalist while I was getting an interview for one of my shows, and it's a watercolor or it's a live. It's an original. You can't see what it says there underneath, but they're pushing an old lady into a stagecoach,
Right.
and the caption is "Un viaggio elastico," an elastic voyage from Rome to Subiaco a Fontana, from Fontana to Subiaco. And I've looked that up too, Fontana, and Subiaco is a famous place outside, up near Castel Gandolfo, where the Pope goes. So that's that. So let me see. And then what's that? There's a little photograph there. This painting, this is by James Perigord, who lived here for a while.
Yeah, you said he was a
Oh
local
my
artist.
God! Yeah, he died a few years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you need something, honey? Do you need anybody need to go to the
No,
ladies'
I'm
room
just
or
having a
have
look.
water or anything?
I only ever knew you as a real estate agent. Interesting.
You have the what?
I only ever knew you as a real estate agent. I had no idea your incredible background.
I
That's
know,
amazing.
nobody did. I used to try to talk about Italy, and they'd say, "Oh, there she goes about Italy again," you know. No, you know, they were all getting the computers and everything. Wouldn't let me near the computer. Wouldn't let me do anything. And I'm still to this day, you know.
Well, you're on the computer now because you're
Yeah, well,
checking
I
out-
just taught myself. I bought one for about 5 years ago.
But how do you know that the one, the American Indian painting, that you don't have the real one, and that the one that the other people have is the fake? I mean, the one that Norm bought. How do you know that you didn't sell the real one? Because you said you looked at it.
No, because it's a glissé, like the Stalky painting up here.
Right.
It's a copy of a copy of one, but they copied it. Somebody else. It's very mysterious. You look up his name, and they say there is a Kenneth Sue.
Yeah.
He is a Cherokee.
Right.
But you can't get it out of him. But they're very beautiful, just the same.
Yeah.
I know he had.
Because Norm was saying, he said, "Oh, I got this from Jane Sorrel." It's
Yeah.
such a great
Well, it was
price."
gorgeous. I had it for sale down at what's his name, Morrison's gallery down
Uh-huh.
here in the Yacht Haven.
Yeah.
And he said a collector came in and wanted to buy it, and his wife said, "Oh, you have so many," but he said that collector said it's the best Indian painting he ever saw
Yeah,
in
it
his
was
life.
beautiful. I've
And he
seen
had a
it. fabulous
collection.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, they were gorgeous.
Yeah.
They just.
You
When
sold
you saw
all
when
of them,
you
right?
saw them when they were in the gallery up in his
No, I
studio.
saw it
in his office. Yeah.
In his office,
Yeah.
and he was like, "Oh, I
He kept them there for a while. After a while, I think they became too intimidating,
Yeah.
so he took them down. He's got a lot of my stuff up there.
Yeah.
He's got that wonderful Iris Smith that I wish I had back,
Yeah.
and he's got that wonderful Max Johnson that I love too, with the ships on the harbor. Oh, so many paintings that I just
Yeah.
and books that I wish I had. I've got some books over there. One of them, the books. Hadrian, first editions, Hadrian's memoirs, and
By Yourcenar? By Yourcenar, by Margaret Yourcenar. The Hadrian Memoirs is from Yourcenar.
It's from what?
Marguerite Yourcenar.
Oh yeah, sure.
One of my very favorite books.
Oh God. Oh yeah. Why do you think I have Adrian up there?
I saw. I was like,
oh.
funny.
Adrian, I had started collecting even coins, and then I started collecting coins too. Anthony and Cleopatra with, and especially with